I was a harsh critic of JJ coming into the season just because I thought it was ridiculous that a team or a franchise as prestigious as the Lakers goes and gets a guy fresh off the broadcast booth, who has not a lick of coaching experience outside of coaching like fourth graders or something, to run a franchise with superstars, with expectations. It just seemed crazy to me. And then the whole Pat Riley comparisons, that really pissed me off because I was like, are you kidding me? Pat Riley, you're going to compare that legend, coaching legend who was successful in multiple coaching jobs, to a newcomer who's never coached a game in his life. I just felt like it was disrespectful. Anyway, all these months later, I'm coming around. I'm not saying he's Pat Riley. I mean, that's crazy talk still, but he's a stud. I think he's a legit coach, and I think he's got to have a career in this league for a long time as a coach because he has the respect of the players. He's smart. And he's a winner. I mean, I just keep coming around, and I'm just like, you know what? At some point, this is just not going to work. Like at some point, he's going to fall back. The pressure's going to be too much. He's going to crack because he does wear his emotions on his sleeve, and I thought that would be his undoing at some point this season. Like somebody would say something in the media, and he would lose his mind. And that could still happen. That could happen in the playoffs or something. But I think he has shown enough up to this point where I think he's a good coach. He might be a great coach. He might. I think he's had a smile on his face from year to year ever since they got Luka, and understandably so, because that extends his, coaching life with the Lakers for potentially quite some time if it works. I know those two have chemistry. By that one thing I said in the last pod when I witnessed at the Denver game in Denver, I'm trailing JJ after his press conference down the hallway to the Lakers, away locker room, and there's Luka in the corner doing some weight training, and he's got this smile on his face, like as JJ's walking, he's trying to get JJ's attention, but JJ can't hear him, and then one of the PR people's like, "Hey, look, Luka's trying to get your attention." And then Luka's like, laughing, essentially. He's like, "Did you talk about my steals?" And he had 4 steals that night. And it was just, you could just tell there was that kind of cool relationship to where they can mess with each other already. And I know they played together, but I didn't think that was going to carry over because it's different, like this guy's your boss now. Right? You got to listen to him. He's going to yell at you. He's going to get in your face. He's going to make you accountable. And those relationships can be tough, especially these days when players can be super sensitive and take offense and then want to get traded, because they don't get along with the coach or whatever, or they don't like the situation, or they don't like the way they're being used. But you could just tell there was chemistry. And I was like, wow, okay, very cool. And I think that's going to continue.